Welcome, Mayor Elorza.
Hey, it's great to be on here with you all. Mayor
Good to
Nutter,
see you,
Mayor
man.
Reed, big fan of the work that y'all have done, and great to be on here with you as well, Larry.
Saying we're delighted to have you today.
Hey,
Absolutely.
we want to get to your current work, but I want to just touch on acknowledging the sheer political talent in this room. We have three former mayors on this podcast who all left office with over 60% job approval ratings. It begs the question, why are you all former office holders? What is it about being mayor that lends itself to not seeking public office again when obviously you're still popular?
That for me, Larry?
Yeah, why don't you start?
So a couple thoughts come to mind. So, I mean, I think I speak for Mayor Nutter and Mayor Reed that, if we wanted to be in Congress, we could probably be in Congress. But I think it's our experience as city leaders, as executives, that it's the approach that we take, the focus on solving problems, on getting stuff done, that direct accountability to the people. We hold ourselves accountable. That turns us away from legislative positions. Not that there's anything wrong with that, with legislative positions, and props to all the people that are leading courageously in legislatures. But we're city executives. It's just a part of who we are. It's our identity. It's the way that we think. And there might be another race in it for each three of us. My guess is that if there is, it'd be for an executive position. And truth is, there aren't that many executive positions above being a big city mayor that are out there. So that's just plain reality. So that's one. The second thing that comes to mind, I'll tell you, the transition out of public office, for me at least, was a little difficult. There were like 2 months where I was trying to figure out what my purpose was going to be, and where exactly I would settle in and land. But I'll tell you, I had this experience. I was walking in the park. This is maybe like 6 months after I left office. And, I had started this new job with Democrats for Education Reform. I ran into a woman at the park, and I explained to her what I was doing, right? She was a Spanish speaker. She really didn't understand what I was doing. But she said to me, "You know what, Mayor? I don't know what you're doing, but whatever it is you're doing, I support you because I know it's to benefit all of us." And I tell you, I still sort of get that feeling
Yeah,
inside.
that's
As
good for
mayor,
me.
I led with my conscience. I always tried to do what was right. I busted my butt, and I didn't follow wherever the political winds were heading. I always did what was right, and at the end of it all, I think that folks recognize that I was always trying to do what was right for my community, and that's why I left office, a popular mayor. And I'd imagine that Mayor Nutter's and Mayor Reed's experience is similar.
Go ahead, Mary.
Yeah, I mean, I talk about Willie Brown a lot, he was the Speaker of the California Assembly for the longest term in the history of California. You call him right now, ask him what was the best job he ever had, Mayor of San Francisco. Ambassador Andrew Young, another mentor of mine, U.S. Congressman, civil rights leader, Dr. King's right-hand man, UN ambassador, Mayor of Atlanta. Call him right now, ask him what's the best job he ever had, Mayor of Atlanta. The point I'm making is it's a really terrific job. And so when you think about other jobs after being mayor, the only thing that I think really makes you steeled enough to go through what you have to go through in order to run great campaigns is that job or an executive job. And so I think that legislative jobs for somebody that's had the responsibility for the whole show every day, it's really tough if you're not going to have that feeling again. And the only terrible part of it is I was talking to Mayor Brown, and I asked him one day, when will you get over it? And he laughed at me. He said, never. There's always a part of you. Every time I land in the city, I still look at it as if, as if this is a terrific idea. I would love to do that. I still do it now. And he said it will only dissipate, but it will never go away.